Well, today's August 28th, 2023, and we've got another named storm that's coming here to the Lakewood Ranch area, or so they say. So this year I'm going to try and keep up to date, and so I can keep all the clients, all the people that watch this channel up to date on what's really going on here. Hopefully it's not too much hype from the news media. I try and stay informed, watch the local ABC 7 news affiliate here because they seem to provide a pretty good, even balanced, non-hyped update as far as what's going on with the weather.
And it could make landfall as a major hurricane with winds up to 115, gusts as high as 125. One thing to note, on this satellite imagery, you can see an explosion of storms. We're talking temperatures extremely cold here, indicating that these storms are up to 50,000 feet right now. 87 millibars. That's a big factor in terms of it strengthening. And there you go. By the forecast, again, tomorrow morning should be a Category 1, and then a 2, and then a 3 when it makes landfall. Now, we heard also from that press conference that Michael was projected to be a tropical storm in its initial forecast. It turned out to be a Category 5. So the intensity forecasting, it remains to be seen in terms of the accuracy of that. Now, the projection is much better for us, but still, we're going to be on the right side of the storm, which is known as the dirty side of the storm, and that means that's where most of the rough weather is located. That's where the stronger cells are going to be. That's where the stronger feeder bands are going to be, and the storm surge as well. This is totally different from Irma and Charlie, for that matter, as well as Ian, because this storm is going to pass to the west of our coast, and that means a bigger problem with storm surge, and that's going to be a big factor into Tampa Bay and along the Barrier Islands here, Longboat Key, 3 to 5 foot surge, and that happens mainly as the storm passes to the north of us. Then the winds start to whip around to a west-southwesterly direction.
Now, as you can see here, the grocery store was packed today. I went by and picked up a few provisions just so that we make sure that we have enough should we run out of anything, or should the stores be closed for several days. You just don't know what's going to happen when you have a storm that's supposedly coming. All right, so I decided to come to the grocery store. It's Monday at 12:05. and I can't even find a parking space. So I got an idea this isn't going to be too great when it comes to supplies at the grocery store, but we'll see. All right, so the grocery store is packed, but the supply is very good. So I started here in the must-have section, as you can see behind me. So these are staples that you're going to have while an impending storm is coming. Whether it actually makes it or not, I don't know. Coming. Now right now it's showing the path to come somewhere between maybe the north of Tampa over towards the Panhandle, maybe towards the Destin or Pensacola area, but we'll have to wait and see because today is just Monday and it's probably going to be Wednesday before it gets here, so we do have a few days notice, and that's probably why the grocery stores were packed, the gas stations are packed. People are getting prepared and they want to make sure that they have what they need. Now today it's overcast, cloudy, very humid and hot. I don't think that has anything to do with the storm that's coming. It just happens to be that's what this kind of day is today. Now this year the storm is going to have a different rotation to it. Last year when we had Ian come through, the winds were actually from the north, and this house, the front of this house is north facing, so the house itself gave protection to everything back here on the back side of the lanai. So this year is supposed to come from the south, which is going to make the exposure to the lanai probably a little bit more impactful if we do actually get it close enough to the coast where we get those southern, southeastern winds coming. I'll be curious to see how things hold up here this year. We fared very well last year with just a few small trees down, which was what it was for most of the people here in the Lakewood Ranch area. So I'm going to keep you updated as best I can. If you haven't subscribed, click that little subscribe button and ding that little bell so that each time I put on a video update about what's going on here in Lakewood Ranch, whether it happens to be this Idalia hurricane that they say is coming, or whether it's other market updates that you might find beneficial for information here in Lakewood Ranch. Mark Boehmig, Michael Saunders and Company.